Hello there, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria, and we are having a look at August 2024, and we are focusing on your money and your career energies. So let's have a look and see what we've got coming in. Just a couple of little things to mention. We are currently, as I do this reading, Mercury is in shadow and goes retrograde the beginning of August. So just be aware of that. And that's pretty much coinciding with the new moon that we've got in the sign of Leo on August 4th. So Mercury retrogrades are a good time to reassess, reevaluate, maybe even renew something and take a step back and review as well. You know, we can make important decisions when Mercury is in retrograde, but we just need to exercise a little bit more caution. Okay, so take your time to make decisions or big purchases or investments, okay, things like that, right? But sometimes in a retrograde, we can also get a second chance, right? But the new moon is about starting something new, trying something different. And the new moon in Leo is about boldly going after your dreams. What are you passionate about? What do you want to create? Maybe you've got a passion project that you can turn into a financial endeavor, right? Maybe there's, a promotion or something on, on the rise in the very near future. And you're like, I want that. That's me. I can do that job and follow that passion. And Leo gives you that energy to do that. Leo does bring about leadership qualities in people, right? And also the ability to create. And of course, there, Virgo, happy birthday, by the way, because we are heading into your birthday season right on the heels of a full moon in the sign of Aquarius. And of course, Aquarian energy is ruled by Uranus. Uranus is the planet of rebellion and unexpected happenings, unexpected events, but ultimately Uranus can help us shake things up a little bit to bring us what we want or to free us from things that are holding us back. So that can be a very wonderful full moon for you. You could have something coming to fruition, or you could be figuring out why you aren't accomplishing something that it is that you desire. Is it fear? Is it lack of opportunity? Is it maybe not seeing the big picture? So have a look back at the new moon in Aquarius that we had at the beginning of February. What were you doing? Where were you at? Because, quite often when we do reflect and we do look back, we see that we've come a lot further than we usually give ourselves credit for. So just take that step back there. But full moons, we can certainly have something coming to fruition. And with that Uranus influence, maybe something that you didn't quite expect. All right, so let's have a look and see what we've got coming in for you. The first card out, we've got the Lovers card there. So we've got some Gemini energy ruled by Mercury. We've got the Tower coming in there for you as well, and the Six of Pentacles. Now, this is the beginning of the month here, the way that I've got these cards pulled out. So, the Tower right in between the Lover's card and the Six of Pentacles can represent something kind of an explosive energy. Okay, now there could be some unexpected happenings at work. The Tower brings unexpected, sudden changes, quick changes, but the Tower is what has been built on a solid foundation, but what has been built on top of it isn't working. So something needs to crumble, something needs to fall away so that something can be rebuilt a little bit better. Now, this can be you working with another person. The Lover's card can certainly represent a relationship that you may have with someone, or perhaps your relationship with money. The Six of Pentacles here is in the upright. Okay, so we're restoring some balance here. So this can be, you and a significant other dealing with finances. And with that Tower card there could be some sort of revelation. We do get surprises with the Tower. We do get epiphanies, right? Sometimes we get some information that kind of rocks our world. So there could be something going on there between you and a significant other or a business partner. It's a partnership of some kind. And you might need to make a very important decision. How do we restore balance in our finances? Maybe someone's got some hidden credit card debt. Maybe someone, has been squirreling money away secretly, right? So something here may be out of alignment in the resources, the money that you share with other people. And this can be where you're willing to shake things up and sort things out, right? So that you can rebuild on your foundation a lot better. This can also be sudden unexpected happenings in your workplace, right? This can be where, the Lover's card, right? With that Tower, it can be people splitting apart. But maybe it's necessary they're there for the Six of Pentacles to restore the balance of power. It may also be that you may have some sort of restructure or something going on in your workplace. Maybe your boss leaves, maybe a coworker leaves, and now there's the ultimate shuffle that needs to come about. And in this energy, you could very possibly come out better than when you went in. So, because sometimes if a company restructures or maybe someone leaves their position, the Six of Pentacles can be money coming your way. So this can set you up for a promotion, a better job, a higher salary, right? Because sometimes, especially if key personnel does leave a company, sometimes the company starts to panic, right? They're like, oh my God, we need to make sure that we keep the rest of our people or we're going to really be in trouble, right? Some companies don't care. So it just depends on where you're working, right? They're like, oh, whatever, we'll just hire someone new. So there could be, some very interesting happenings coming on along here, especially with the money that you do share with other people. Okay. But the Tower, very quick. This can also represent possibly here with the Tower, because the Tower doesn't always break things apart, right? It's something crumbles away to make way for something new. The Tower comes in for our best and highest good always. It doesn't always feel that way. It's meant to make us feel uncomfortable. It's meant to help us get that adrenaline surge to take some sort of action. And we can quite often be the mastermind of our own Tower moment. So this can be you, the Lover's card. You're making an important decision, right, about where you're partnered up with your money, your finances, where you invest your money, where you make your money. And, because we are coming into your astrological new year, you could be really thinking about, if I'm going to make some change, maybe this time is now. And so you're thinking about, where, what's working in your life, what commitments that you've made in your life in regards to your money. Are they working? Are they not working? And with that Tower, you may very well be very willing to shake things up a little bit, right? Or to simplify your situation there as well. Imagine if you've got your money spread around all different bank accounts and all this kind of stuff, and you're like, I spend more time managing my money than I do, kind of enjoying it. So you could be trying to simplify something there, but the Lover's card does show important decisions. The Tower, we can shake things up, rearrange things, or make way for something new. And with that Six of Pentacles, this is a circulatory energy. Money can be flowing back to you. You could get a promotion, a raise. Maybe there's something that you want to buy. You might find something on sale, so now it's more affordable. So it's like you've got more money, but even though it's like you have the same amount in your pocket, but you're spending less. So the Six of Pentacles can sometimes bring about a surprise, but it can also be a restoration of balance in your finances. So you could be really making some bold moves here to balance your bank book, balance your spending against what you bring in, that kind of thing, right? So balance is the key. Balancing your responsibilities with money with another person, right? That also as well. But I do see that, some of you here could be very willing to let something go because there's something better on the horizon for you, something that gives you a little bit more of a work-home life balance, something that pays you. Six of Pentacles, an honest day's work for an honest day's pay. The money, the energy that you put out is what you get back. So that can be a really great thing for you there. We have the Queen of Swords. Heart of your reading, Five of Cups. And we've got the Three of Pentacles here as well. So with the Five of Cups coming in here, there's something here that needs to be fixed, right? There's something here that needs to be addressed. The Five of Cups is an energy of disappointment, sadness, grief, that kind of thing. The Lover's card, Tower, Five of Cups. Perhaps some of you are going through a little bit of a personal personal shakeup, right? Your relationships, perhaps getting divorced, separated, that kind of thing. And this is affecting your money and also, of course, your emotional health, right? In this energy. But it looks like here, the Three of Pentacles, you're willing to work hard to restore balance and to get things back on track for yourself. But the Five of Cups can certainly represent that there's something going on that you're not happy with. All right. And is there a possibility of turning it around and making things better? Yes, indeedy, there is. The Five of Cups is certainly one of honoring our emotions, addressing the things that are wrong, and then turning things around and looking at the solution, looking at the positive and looking at the bright side and finding our way forward and finding our solution. So this can be where there are changes going on that could potentially be like a double-edged sword. Right? And if you think of your workplace, maybe there's someone that you really like and they're like, I'm leaving, I'm giving my resignation. And while Five of Cups, this may make you sad on some level, right? This can also open doors for you because maybe you can now step into that role, perhaps, or maybe someone new steps into that role that actually can make things better, because we do see things improving here in your reading. Well, whatever it is, there could be something, the Five of Cups, that you do need to work through, something that's not happening as fast as you want, something that you want to change. Okay. And, sometimes change can be that double-edged sword. We can leave one situation that maybe it is not necessarily fulfilling all of our financial needs. And we can leave that situation or let go of that investment, and we can get those little pangs of regret and sadness and, a sense of loss kind of thing. But the Tower reminds us that we do need to let things go. We do need to put an end to things so that we can make room for something a little bit better to come in. So we are at a turning point here for you guys. So really think about what it is that you want to change. Is it your spending habits? Is your relationship with money? Is it something out of whack with your work-home life balance? Are you happy where you work? Right? Are you happy with how you make money? If not, this is a month of change for you and where you really look at doing something a little bit different. The Queen of Swords is here to, you might have a really important discussion. We kind of already touched on that. But the Queen of Swords is a very decisive energy here as well. You're figuring out the truth. You're seeking out solutions, and then you decide what to do. The Queen of Swords can be someone here that can be very helpful for you, but this can also be your energy. And this can be you making those decisions. You're very clear, you're very concise, you're very quick on the mark. And you may also need to put up some boundaries somewhere, especially if you've got this workplace where, maybe, hey, someone does quit and they're like, okay, well, I need you to do this person's work now. And you're like, okay, great, but I'm going to have to work a bunch of overtime, and how much more money am I going to make? And then they may turn around and go, oh, well, there's no more money. We just expect you to do this thing. And that's where the Queen of Swords, don't mess with that Queen of Swords, okay? Because someone says something like that and you're embracing the Queen of Swords energy. You're like, not today, my friend. No, that's not going to happen. And that can be a turning point for you, right? And you could be like, you know what? I want to work for someone a little bit better. I want to work for someone that actually values their people, and the fact that it's not my company, right? So I'm helping someone else out, right? And you need your just rewards for that. So, and unfortunately, a lot of companies do take advantage of people that way. But the Queen of Swords can also be you putting your foot down with your spending habits, knowing what you need to do to bring you more abundance and financial prosperity, knowing what you need to do to make your money work for you rather than you working for your money. And we do have the Three of Pentacles, which is an energy of creation. It's also one of teamwork and collaboration. So you're starting to see the results of what you've been working towards. You may be seeking out some advice. Three of Pentacles can be where we seek out advice, or we're learning something, right? You might consider going back to school. If maybe someone keeps telling you that you don't have the right credentials, then maybe you're considering going back to school, because we can be seeking out a teacher or an advisor with the Three of Pentacles. But you could also be in a position, especially with that Queen of Swords, where you might have some sort of gift, some sort of talent where you can lead and guide other people. Because that Three of Pentacles, you can either be the one that's seeking out guidance or wisdom, but you can also be the one that is leading other people and helping others in some way. So, think of like a corporate trainer or something, or, maybe you have the gift of the gab, right? And you can help other people through their troubles, and you've got this healing energy. So that could be part of your calling here as well. But the Three of Pentacles is, that energy of creation, creating the life that we want, and of course, starting to see some results of what we've been doing. We also have here the Strength card. That's the Leo energy. Okay, so something there firing you up. We've got the Four of Wands. Beautiful. And we've got the Empress. Would you look at that energy? Boom, boom, boom. Out with the Five of Cups. We're done with you. The Strength card, Leo energy, leadership energy, creation, inspiration, finding our inner strength, following our passion, our goals, our dreams, and doing what we want. And of course, we do have that Leo new moon, We are in Leo season right until we turn into Virgo season. And this can be you going, I'm going to take my power back. I'm going to do what I set out to do. I'm going to establish my boundaries and stand my ground, right? But I'm going to do so in a way that I don't regret, right? So we need to remember that with the Strength card. It's fine coming out roaring like a lion, right? But sometimes we need to watch our P's and Q's a little bit. And remember, we do have Mercury retrograde for a chunk of your month, so we want to pay attention to that. So remember, kindness and compassion goes a long way, even if you are leaving a situation and making some change. But the Strength card can be a Leo person, okay, or just this fired up power of Leo season here for you. But you got this inner strength here. The Four of Wands, right? Known as the 1111 card. The Four of Wands is also about success, taking something to a higher level of commitment. This is an energy of having strong roots, a good foundation, and it is an energy of abundance and celebration. You could be attending some sort of event, some sort of gathering. Again, some of you here could potentially, because the Four of Wands is often known as the halfway to marriage card, right? And so this can be where you do have a personal relationship where we're dealing with a lot of stuff. We're getting things out in the open over here. It's not comfortable, the conversations that we're having. But then you could be getting things very much back on track and feeling really good towards the end of the month. And this can also be you celebrating a promotion, celebrating a raise, a new job, all of these things. It can also just be that, maybe if you're feeling like things have been a little bit turbulent, here are the Four of Wands, you could be doing things like in a celebratory environment, things like, business getaways, fun trade shows, networking, all of that kind of stuff, right? So you can get out and meet new people and expand your horizons on your financial front. And quite often, it's not necessarily what you know, it's often who you know. And because we can get those face-to-face contacts in a neutral, maybe very fun environment for some of us, right? So if you get invitations to go to some sort of gathering, whether it's a personal one, probably make you feel better, a little quick getaway, or if it's a business one, right? Job fairs, trade shows, all that kind of stuff, go, because the Four of Wands is known as your 1111 card as well. And you could very well just have a wish come true, and we could bring in something new with the Empress. Yes, this can represent, personal relationship, right? And really getting that back on track in a positive way. It has a good impact on your money. But the Empress card is also bringing something to fruition for you. The Empress brings about creation. We've got two energies of creation, 2 3s out here for you. This brings, an energy of new ideas, new jobs, right? It can bring new things, but it can also bring that that prosperity and growth and abundance to you as well. So the Empress card is an awesome energy where we can get the resources that we've been looking for, and use them to create the life that we want, the abundant and fulfilling life that we want, mind you, with that energy. So we like seeing the Empress card. So let's pull out a few more cards here. We're just going to pull out some money manifestation cards for you and see what messages that there are with manifesting your money. And don't forget that Leo new moon. We also do, by the way, this August, we always have the Lionsgate portal. Okay. And, so we always have that going on, which is awesome, awesome day for manifestation. But this year, because we are in an 8 year, 2024 is an 8 year, 2 plus 2 plus 4, 8, right? August, 8th month, and the 8th day. We've got a 888 coming in here. So August 8th could be a potentially swimmingly good day to set intentions, to make this big wish, this 4 of Wands, and to watch something come true. We've got money in a jar. We've got dream home energy. We're going to look at the symbols on these and also the interpretations. We've got a padlock with denial, fear of failure with another padlock. We want to break those. We need the key. There we go. We've got niche with a key, connection with the book, and we've got research with the book here as well. So remember we said with the 3 of Pentacles that some of you could be seeking out some advice, wisdom, going back to school, research, right? Connect with people, right? Make those connections, do some research, okay? So whether you're attending a trade show, some sort of business gathering, team building events, those kind of job fairs, right? Making those connections, do your research and find where is my time going to be the most beneficial, right? Because they tend to be kind of people-y, these things. And sometimes it's like, well, that was a waste of time. So do your research to figure out which one is going to give you the best opportunities for connecting with the right kind of people, right? Remember, your money is your goal, your career path is your goal, all this kind of stuff. That'll take you a very long way. But research is about taking a step back, making sure you're asking all the right questions about things, making sure that you have all of your right information before you make big decisions of any kind. It's going to be very important for you. So before you make your next move, it's important to do exploratory research so you know all the possible paths you can take. The connection, a special connection, will open doors for you on your path. It may be a partner, a mentor, a client, or a helpful friend. And remember, we did kick out and start off your month with that Lovers card energy. Now that is Gemini energy. It is also an energy of duality, things in twos, right? Things in pairs. So partnering up with the right people, the right companies, the right departments, the right job, the right investments, right? All of these things are highlighted for you, and we've got that repeating message coming in there. Now, also speaking of duality, we've got denial and fear of failure. Okay, so what is it that you're not seeing? What is it that you need to do that you're not taking care of? That's why the Tower is here. Tower is always here for our best and highest good, but Spirit sends us the Tower when we are stuck, when it's to get us out of our comfort zone, right? It's when things have to change, but they haven't been, or things need to be dealt with, but we've been ignoring them, right? The Tower makes it so uncomfortable that we have to deal with something, or we have to do something, or we have to change something. So what are you not seeing right now? It's time for things to come out in the open, right? Because we've got a key that unlocks these padlocks, okay? But we also do have a fear of failure. Yeah. Okay. But fortunately, we've got the Strength card coming out here. So if there's something that you want to do, something that you want to start, something you want to change, okay, fear of failure is what we're going to unlock, and we're going to release you from that with that. And we do have, again, that Strength card. The Tower can help you to, kind of just make those bold moves there as well, because a fear of failure can be very crippling, right? It can keep us very, very stuck for a very long time. But we do have niche here, and as we've got that key that can unlock your future. And this is reminding you that you have skills. You have skills, you have wisdom, you have experience, you've got something that you're really good at. And this can be the key to unlocking your financial future, right? The key to your financial freedom, or the key to making you some more money. So it's a great energy and a great reminder here for things like being your own boss, being an entrepreneur. Maybe there's something that you create that you can do as like a side gig, right? You don't have to give up your day job. If you're starting something new, you can do it on the side. And will you be doing double duty for a while? Yes. But can it bring you more open doors for the future? And also, yes, right? With hard work comes reward a lot of the time. So think about the niche that you have. What do you specialize in? What are you really good at? And use that and play that up to your advantage. But we do have money in a jar with the dream home. When you're living your best life every day, your dream home is your actual home. Now, we do need to remember this sometimes. Now, for some of you, okay, you've been saving up. This can be the month for you where you are making moves towards buying your first home or upgrading your digs in some way. But this is also a reminder that home is really where the heart is, okay? And we do sometimes look, sometimes we can't just afford, a big mansion, with a big lazy river pool in the backyard and that kind of thing, right? And this is Spirit reminding you that while it's wonderful to dream those things and manifest those things, you can do things with your own home right now that don't cost a lot of money. Maybe you simplify your home space, your living space, declutter, that kind of thing, and spruce up your house so it feels like your home. But we do sometimes look at our neighbors or our friends, and we kind of wish that we had what they had. But remember that home is where the heart is. Okay, so we do sometimes just need to be thankful for a roof over our head. However, there is also the possibility here of some of you having the money to get your dream home. Okay, make your first purchase. Maybe you're buying a condo. Maybe you're buying a shack in the woods. Whatever your dream home is to you, create that vision board, or you could actually also have that done. And maybe something is coming to fruition for you now. Remember, we've got the full moon in Aquarius on August 19th, so expect the unexpected. I'm going to leave all that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please like, share, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. I thank you for watching. I hope you have a fantastic month. And once again, happy birthday. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.